style, wasn't it? More like a church hall would look now rather than a church.
Yeah, it was a bit more like Simpson Memorial. Used to go up the stairs to it.
Yeah, lovely in that Simpson Memorial, isn't it?
Do you know, I've never been in. Never been
upstairs in it. Gorgeous.
Go
Someone was talking about that for the other week, asking me about that, about Corsican Malcolm's.
Oh yeah,
I don't know who actually runs it, but it must be some form of community thing, because they do like the plays, don't they? And they do jiu-jitsu classes and tea afternoons. So. And
you get a lot of the African people. Yeah. Party, you know,
but there's no bar in there. It's totally the ideal for Malcolm's. It's got a massive big stage.
Yeah.
Got it, and you've got that like the choir gallery at the top, which would be quite good to watch a band from. I thought. I can't remember who was suggested. I think it was Ada. I think it was. Yeah. Well, that's it, and that's basically this is as we've just passed the Sydney James Court, and that's Broadest Manor. Considering people are supposed to be selling the houses, I can't see many. No, and Broadest Manor's just actually sold all theirs, and they're quite hard to get onto now. And here we start where will be the ground. So this far down this is St Mary's Roadway, so there's where we walked down before in the background, the trees right down the side. Some of the pictures, the artificial ones, will be behind to the left of there.
Yeah.
But I think they will come up to this far, won't they? Or did it start right behind the shop? No, this will be like the car parking, won't it? And,
well, no, I think the car parking is going to be further over there.
Right.
I think.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I might be wrong, but I think this is going to be more
open plan, isn't it? But with this is where, well, it is, because it's all them shrubs that I was talking about before. They're all wrong. And I think the entrance, if I'm not mistaken, the trade bins, is actually going where the entrance is more or less now.
Yeah.
I think. I won't swear to that because I've not sort of looked at it and then come down here and
on a match day is only going to be.
It's off Lightbound Road, and this is like the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, this is just cut through.
Yeah. So there's a cyclo speedway track, which Pete informed me was used a little bit more than I thought. I thought it was about 2 seasons. I can remember coming down with my children, and I had Anthony's 30 now, and it had finished by then, and he was on a little tricycle, and so was our Stephen was on a little scooter, because I took the 3 kids on there, and I ended up having to carry them and the 3 bikes and scooters back home again. So it wasn't being used then, which was a while. So there's the actual gate entrance. That's one where people tend to come and put the flags on and scarves, and with it's actually got Ronald Johnsons written on the gate. Actually, we could walk down there because the car's over that way, isn't it? You can see there's the school.
This here years ago used to be bowling pitches.
Yeah.
Bernie Lowell and Steve Dick decided that they was playing football on it once, and they just carried on using it, and it went from a bowling green.
That's basically what happened to the other one.
Yeah, they done it on both.
Because we had 2 at the other end, didn't we?
This was the first one.
Right, it was, wasn't it? I forgot all about that until you just said it. Yeah, there was.
Bernie turned it into his pitch. Big red burner.
Yeah, they did. I forgot about that one there. Because I was saying to someone the other day how gorgeous the gardens were at the back of there in the park.
Gorgeous,
well, each park had its own garden, and they got awards, didn't they, at the end of the year for having a garden. So that was,
Don't believe the hype.
So well, don't believe the hype. Look at that, eh? We're Division 12 pub team.
I tell you what, though.
I tell you what, I'd love to know what division they think we're in. Whoever put that up. Last time I looked, I think it was 7th, wasn't it?
Well, I wouldn't mind knowing.
12? Where is the 12th? That's got to be.
I don't think it actually exists.
Well, it doesn't, but I'm on about like on a scale if there was. Because once you come out of the North West counties, you'd go to the local Middleton Blakely League. That's stopped and all, I believe. The Middleton League's folded now. Not enough pubs. I didn't even know the Blakely League had to tell you the truth.
I know Dave Whelan that was a secretary for them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Did you know Dave?
Yeah. He's come down to the bend now and again.
Really good friend. And
don't believe the hype, eh?
He done the history of the Thingy League, the Blakely League. They've written a book on it.
Right. Well, there's your Ronald Johnsons. I wonder what happened with these gates. Because they won't fit in your attic, Pete.
Well.
You'd like them, wouldn't you? On your garden. Maybe you could just cut the sign out in the middle. Someone will have that.
Oh, do you know what though? Part of the history would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And you know, to a degree, if
Nice if we could keep hold of them and
going to
start
say that,
incorporating somewhere, couldn't we?
somewhere. Because you think
Well, if
about,
they don't want them, we'll have them on the lounge walls, won't we? Or in the garden at the back, because we need some gates, don't we, in the
but it really
in the barbecue area at the back. We could have them in the lounge, couldn't we?
And if we had a real busy night one day, we could lie them flat and do the barbecue on them.
Yeah. Or if we put them in a square, we could put the away fans in it. Oh, Cav.
Oh, Cav.
Make a cage with it and put Cav in it, that'd be
Cav
fine.
was on form on Saturday.
And he always.
Belting day was a good day.
So them are the, that makes me laugh when I see them, the ties. They were all the no little flags.
Do you know what? There was a sign on there about, and it was a purpose-made sign, and it was in the early days, and I thought, right, I'll have that. And I didn't get it, did I? But it was a good, and it was, you know, it was a real insult to us.
Well, they're quite fun to have once it's all over and done with them, because you know, a little plaque with all those little cards, just a photo of them at least. I knew most of the people that were against it, still did. And I don't blame most of them, but you know, if you don't know what's going on, or you do live round here and it's on your back doorstep.
Do you know?
And if you're living in one of those houses, you sort of going to think, I look out my house window and I see a field and now I'm not going to do.
Do you know what though? Do you know if they looked out of those sort
it's
of
not going to make any difference.
No, a beautifully kept field
no, but
and one thing and another.
It's human, isn't it? We don't like change. What did I do the other day with somebody said, oh, the website. We've changed the website, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm not going to moan about it because I can't see the point. It's a website and it serves its purpose. So they've updated it. It's all like different and more of a flash player one. Oh, I don't like this, you know, because I couldn't know my way about it.
Yeah.
And if it had been the type to go to the office, it'd have been like, whoa, this is crap, this is crap.
Yeah.
Well, I've been using it the last few days and I'm like, this is miles better. This is more usable. It's
Makes
a nicer colour. Yeah, but I think we do. I think we just like to have
do you know what? Do you know one of the biggest things as well?
This is new, isn't it? The fencing down there, I think.
Do you know when you look at this, one or two of the miners' meetings, like last winter, I cut through here and come down here. And I tell you what, it's quite a daunting place at night.
Yeah.
This.
Which is going to be well lit, isn't it?
It's going to be. It's going to make this place so much safer.
No, yeah, it's nice. So, because you think now, for years we've had that, right? What we're looking at now. I mean, without the fences, granted, and the grass was cut a lot better. But apart from the two pitches, it wasn't cut back and looked after. It was like this, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, people cut across it.
Yeah.
People walk the dogs, granted, but I don't think that's going to make any difference because you can walk them down the Broaders Clough. They might have to walk a little bit further and go through Broaders Clough than there, but that is what we've seen.
Yeah.
And now we've still got. You imagine you've got the nice park now with the tennis courts and the bowling greens and that. You're going to have the stadium there, you're going to have the little part, the garden area where people can actually now cut through and sit down and have a rest if you want. And lead you right up to a park. So the full area is going to be used.